And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And here's Pedri, takes aim and crosses. Pau Kubasi with the clearance. Nicely spread. Oh, they can break here. Gavi. Lewandowski. And Koundé. Eric Garcia. And it's Koundé. He's had it taken off him. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. And he's in on goal. Eric Garcia. Yamal. It's a promising position. That is a crunching tackle. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Pedri, Lewandowski, now it's Mbappe, out to the right, and he's certainly onside here. Mbappe, and that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
In with the challenge. This looks promising, and he's worked it through. And he's managed to get free. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Alvarez. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Lewandowski. Rudiger.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Cleared without complication. Pedri. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And Koundé. De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Lopez. De Jong. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could... Tries a shot! And we have our very first corner. Pedri, and the volley.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, that's fabulous. Rudiger. He's shifting through the gears here. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Alvarez. That has been cut short. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lewandowski, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the action is back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Great vision. Alvarez gets into a good position.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Corner it is. Corner number 2 then. Gavi gets it clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, there's the clearance. It's a threatening ball, and he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
La asistencia este
60 minutes played. Looking to play him in. Fermin aims beyond the defence. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Pinches it off him. Balde got a long way forward to join the attack. He has found a way through. And this is Alexis Sanchez. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Yamal. Now it's Alvarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Gavi. Koundé. It's gone out for a throw-in. Kubasi. Howson. Mbappe, and a chance! Dispatched clinically. Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
El dorsal 18. Bale. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 21.
Great defending, strong and determined. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out. Big chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Koundé picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Lewandowski. And it's made its way to him. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Rafinha. Tries to... He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's De Jong. I think we're just about done here. Mbappe. And Rafinha. He's through here. Gavi. He's looking wide.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Bale. He's found the way through. Stevie, it's Bale! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 25 será reemplazado por...
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Barcelona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Mbappe finds himself offside. Looking for options for movement. Koundé's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Nice defending, physical and effective. Threads one in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Koundé. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Rafinha taking charge of the dead ball. He's in a great position here. Rafinha knocks it into space. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dani Olmo. That's a good run down the left. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Cross from Rafinha. Howson can get it clear. Gavi tries to play it through. Dani Olmo stood his ground strongly. Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear chance for a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Rafinha is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, well measured. Now it's Bale. And the finish! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. So having trailed, this to go ahead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Malaga take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Pedri, De Jong, Rafinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's lost his man here. And the shot! They've done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man? And it's been given away. Al Kubasi deals with that comfortably. Gavi. Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. Nice looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Eric Garcia. Aimed beyond the defence. Back into the middle. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's De Jong. He's looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
Showing good feet. Ball is over the line. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Pedri. Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's neat. Lewandowski. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pedri. Quarter of an hour played. That's an imaginative pass. Eric Garcia gets rid without sophistication.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. He's in a great position here. Pedri. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed. Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The referee's awarded a free kick. Casado. Eric Garcia. And it's Pedri. And it's Gavi. It's a searching pass. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's a very deep chance! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Kubasi. Barcelona finding their passes. Gavi tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's Lewandowski. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. Good claim. No margin for error there. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good running, strong and purposeful. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Can he get onto this? Now who's going to be first to this? Azar with the delivery. Oh, terrible. He's had a shot! It's their first effort on goal.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's good running with the ball. And it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Diaz. Nicely weighted ball. Foden. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Mbappe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Shot could be on. Hazard. Valverde. Rodri. Played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bullish header! Oh, he's been caught on it here. DiMarco. This looks promising. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. The most accurate pass. Menu. He's on it, can he get away? He's one-on-one, tries a shot! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Big chance! One-on-one, takes a shot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rodri. Foden. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rodri. And it's Valverde. The message is clear, none shall pass. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Tries to play it through. Hazard looking to run onto it. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Foden.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi gets into some space. He's found a way through. And that has been cleared. That's a little off target. Messi. Oh, that's clever. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi cuts out the pass. Hazard conjures time and space with. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Messi. Messi looking to get on the end of this. DiMarco. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Foot in. Now it's Hazard. Can he get it through? Lisandro Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Menu. That is ended up in no man's land. DiMarco. Pass somewhat off target.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Menu. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
DiMarco. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others.
He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for options for movement. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that has put paid to that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Valverde. Messi, he's got away. In by Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at it. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Alexander-Arnold has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. And he's managed to get free. DiMarco proves just a little bit too strong. Menu. Matthews Cunha. Valverde. Oh, good spread. Messi. And he skips past his man. Lovely feet. Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Couldn't squeeze it through. Great ball, and he... Mbappe! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Goes for the shot! Off the post! Azar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Valverde. And this is Messi. Messi's cross. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Corner number 2 then.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Can he finish? Yes, it's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that will be it. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, after all of that, Jim...